G'day guys, welcome back to another episode of Pistol Bike 4x4. Today we're talking about the Adventure Kings single swag. It's not a bad little swag, to be honest with you guys. For the price you pay, it's not bad. If you're camping a lot, I don't suggest you get it. If it's just for a trip away every now and then, a couple of times a year, once a month, anything like that for a night or two, or just going to a mate's house, even friends and family coming over to your house in an extra bed, this will do the job fine. It's not a problem at all. It's honestly not a bad little swag. Of course though, everything has their pros and their cons, so let's run through the pros for now. Rightio guys, pros on the Adventure King swag. The canvas overall is really good. It's that ripstop canvas, so it's pretty good quality canvas overall. Floor's really good, but I suggest that you don't drag it on the ground too much because it could potentially rip. It's not as thick as the other ones, but it's still not too bad. The D-rings here, they are really good. I've got a swag from 2016, Adventure Kings, and it's got the plastic clips, and they only took a few years before they wore out and stopped working, so that wasn't the best. The mesh on it's really good. The mesh for the windows and the big opening is really good. The poles it came with are really good. Overall it's a good little swag, guys. It's really not too bad. This bag, it did not come with it. I paid extra for that. That came with a fan, another awning track bag thing. Things for putting boots or something in if you got a rooftop tent. It's pretty good actually. It's probably the best thing out of the whole lot. Another great thing about this swag is how small it is. Small, compact, lightweight. Perfect for going on long trips or if you own a Jimny. I could fit this behind the seats really nicely and it would not take up any room. Like, this is a really nice small little bag. That's probably about a meter. Even though I'm too lazy, so it could be smaller. If I wasn't so lazy and folded it up properly, I would not have this problem. So yeah, no, it's a really good little swag, guys. But let's run you through it. Let's have a look. And here's everything that the swag came with, guys, except for this bag here. So you get this nice little mesh bag. Get your pole for the, your center pole. This is honestly a pretty good pole. I honestly think it's really good. It's relatively sturdy. The clip on it's really good. It's honestly, it's a good pole. I like it. Good pole. Good pegs. Nice and big, nice and thick. 6 of them. And of course comes with the usual poles. I did bend that. I bent that. I was too lazy to fold the swag up properly when I found a nice campsite. And I buggered it. That's just what happens when you be lazy. That's right. Yeah, like I said, did not come with that bag or the normal bag. But it came with all this stuff here. So let's set the swag up now. Just a little tip for you guys, when you do these one on each side like this. That prevents uneven stretching on the swag. It's just a bit better for it. And just like that. You'd probably find it's actually a little bit easier too, because otherwise by the end of this one you're going to be like really ripping on it. So yeah. Now, first thing that happened with this swag, as soon as I set it up, the eyelet came straight out. It was gone, like that. Not that big of a deal, but a brand new swag straight out of the box and it straight away fell out. One of the sides took a bit longer to come out, but this one fell out literally straight away. I could not believe it. But no, stuff happens. And here you have it, guys. So it's not a bad little swag really, it's pretty nice. Certainly does the job. I mean, better than nothing. Now, I'm sure you can already notice it with the sag. There's not much you can do about that. It's always going to be there. My other swag has got it. These King swags have always sag. But that's alright. So, generally canvas is pretty good. The mesh is really nice. They've done well with the mesh. Midgies can't get in or anything like that. Never had that sort of problem. The zippers are really good. I love the zippers. Right guys, I'm sorry to do this, but it's time to run you through the cons of the swag. Number 1, the measurements are incorrect. I'm no expert. This is not 2.1 meters. I'm 170 centimeters tall, and my head touches this, and I'm only a couple of inches off touching that side. And yeah, I'm only 170 centimeters tall. It should be an extra 40 centimeters like that on that end, and there's not. It is not 800 wide. It's probably about 700, I would say. My head is touching here, and I can nearly touch this side. There's something wrong there. I'm not sure, like, I'm not saying the measurements are Super Center's fault, you know. They may not even know about this problem. And this mattress is bloody terrible. That is not 50 mil, that's probably about 40 mil. Even if it was 40 mil, they could use a better mattress. Like, it doesn't take much to compact. I can feel, sitting here right now, I can feel these tiny little rocks under the mattress. Like, that's how bad it is. You just go, you go straight through it. There's no other way to put it. The sag on the swag, that's, yeah, there's nothing to do about it. But time for the biggest issue with the swag, the leaking. Oh my God. If it's raining outside, it's raining inside. That's how I know it as. Along here, it's straight away from the canvas to the PVC. Yeah, there's no protection around the outside, and it's got like a little channel in itself. So the water sits in there, comes leaking straight through, wets your mattress, you got a wet night's sleep. This has happened to me before. There's your video for you. That was in Harrington in 2024. And yeah, we had a bit of a storm pass through, but that's alright. But if it's not leaking through there, it's leaking in the roof. I had the problem with it leaking in the roof. Whichever end I was at, it was leaking down here. Through there is where it would leak. This end wasn't too bad. It was about probably here down where it was leaking really bad. And I seasoned this thing 3 times. I gave it a solid soaking in summer. You know, it's the best time to do it. Gave it a good scrubbing as well. Really get all those holes to fill, and well, it didn't work. Well, sorry, it works for the canvas. Canvas doesn't leak, no problem with the canvas, but the stitches leak. They've done an awful job with the stitching. That's right. If you come have a look on the inside here, I'll show you what I mean. Alright guys, so we're inside the swag. Yeah, the mattress is terrible. I can feel these little rocks through my arm right now. It's not nice. Here's your little window I was talking about. So as you can see, it's not huge, but still lets in a bit of air. It actually did descend. Mattress is terrible, but the floor's alright. The floor's pretty good. Never had a problem with the floor. It doesn't come through or anything else like that. And the channel here is where it leaks through to the stitching here. See that little channel I'm talking about? That's where the water sits in and leaks out through the bottom here. I'll show you this mattress. Because obviously it's got the removable cover on it. And look at that. Your house insulation would be better to sit on than this. Like, see what I mean? It just compacts straight away. It's shocking. It's good to set down, but to sleep on, it's bloody terrible. So I recommend you get a better mattress, get a cover for it, get a stretcher, anything like that. Alright guys, let's pack this thing down, and we'll wrap up this video. Once you undo these clips here, and this just slides straight through like that. Do the same thing on this side. Do these clips. So it's quick and easy to set up. Like I said, it's not a bad little swag. Just like that. Sorted. That's all we're up. Another quick tip for you. So you get these D strings, right? And you can see where it's separated. Lift up the swag like that. Lay it down. So then you can put these like that. And then when you go to roll it up, then you won't have to fight looking for these or lose the tightness of your swag looking for these. They're right there ready to go, and I'll show you what I mean. I'm not sure if too many of you do this, but if you use your bag to roll up your mattress or your swag, you can get it heaps tighter, get it done heaps quicker. Just like that. And look at that. Straps are waiting there for you. And then your D things are right there as well. Pull it through there, pull it through the second one, just like that. Get your string, pull through both, skip one, pull through the other. Just like that, swag is done. Alright guys, so this is obviously the bag I showed you before that it came with. It's a bit dodgy. Can you see why? I haven't finished it off properly. So straight out of the box, I had all this stitching hanging straight out of it. And I was like, okay. It still seems to be alright. It hasn't ripped or anything anywhere. It just looks dodgy, cheap and crap. That's alright. It's not that big of a deal. You don't pay much money for it, so you can't complain too much. But the bag is really good. It's nice and deep. Now you can leave your sleeping bag in the swag when you set up camp later on. And I've also managed to put my pillow in there as well. The zipper on this is good as well, but because of all those stringy bits, it sort of mucks with it. So yeah, anyway guys, there's the Adventure Kings swag for you. I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember, if you want more videos like this, just remember to like and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks guys.